Beep boop bop bop. Guys, we have some news regarding Brown Dust 2. Hi YouTube, welcome. We are gonna go over that real quick. We do have the first PV for the new collaboration, as well as the patch notes. So let's have a look at the new PV right away on YouTube. And then we're gonna check the patch notes. Do you guys play Brown Dust 2? I love Brown Dust 2. It's been a good times. Alright, so they are doing a collab with Senran Kagura, essentially. And it's coming out in about 2 days. The power of bean sprouts. I know who my favorite is. Whoa, that's crazy! Yeah, of course it goes on YouTube. Oh my god, that... Yeah! This is it's okay, we're moving on. I don't want to get banned. This is absolutely outrageous. I'm not surprised. Oh my god! Like, go back. Now we're good, chat. That's only 4 of them. They didn't show the last one. There should be a 4th character. Also, I know it's silly, but like, there's also like the little icons. No, not here. Here you can see the little faces. I love the little animation here. Look at her faces there. I think the face I preferred is hers here. Ah, look at his face in the middle here. She's like, bleh. She's so cute. Go back. Yeah. That's crazy. That's like the ulti animation, right? The skill animation. This is insane. This is absolutely freaking insane. Anyway, okay, good times. We have that. If you guys don't know, Senran Kagura is the games they're doing a collab with, and that's a video game series that is a little bit ecchi. And in that game, when you get beat up, your clothes get, you know, shredded essentially. That is how the game functions. So obviously they're doing a collaboration with a game IP that already is pretty lewd in and of itself. So obviously the characters are gonna have, you know, I mean, look at that. Partiality, sexual theme, etc. So yeah, they're doing a collaboration with something that fits with their own game. And yeah, that's why. Softcore, we do like softcore. Okay, let's see. Senran Kagura collaboration event pack, Senran Kagura update. In celebration of the Senran Kagura collaboration, the Senran Kagura event pack will be updated. The event pack can only be rented and played for a specific period, and it will automatically be returned after the event period ends. Essentially, play it now or it's gone. It's not going to be permanently added as something you can do after the collab is over. The rental period for the Senran Kagura pack, the pack is, this is not something you have to buy. It's just how it's called. Essentially, you have like a cassette that you can use and you get access to the new story. It will be available after the maintenance, and it will not be available... essentially, you have it for 1 month. So the collab is available for 1 month. And then you won't be able to access it afterward. Okay, the story. To restore the seal of the giant Yoma, Yumi, Yuzakura, and Hikage lead to the shrine where the giant Yoma is sealed. While the shinobi are smoothly repairing the seal, a sudden crack appears, and a mysterious girl named Justia emerges from within. Meanwhile, sensing the weakened seal, giant Yoma begin to swarm the shrine. Realizing that only the shinobi can defeat the Yoma, Justia asks Yumi and her companion to teach her the ninja arts. Will Justia successfully learn these ninja arts and be able to stop the resurrection of the giant Yoma? Da-da-da-da! Okay, the Collab event pack will be unlocked by clearing the main quest of Story Pack 1. So essentially, you need to do the prologue to have access to it. This is the first chapter of the game. Okay, so the season event Shinobi Road updates. Okay, so essentially, the first phase is going to be from the first day of the maintenance, after the maintenance, until the 17th. Proceed with the Shinobi Road event by touching the season event logo on the right side of the home menu, blah 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 blah. You get access to Noble Battle, Challenge Battle, Field Quest, Event Shop, in a Hunter preparation period. And then the second week, you'll be able to fight the boss and actually get the good rewards from that. You can get various items from the event shop, with event currency acquired from each content. Awesome. Event Battle Guide, Divide into Easy Challenge. No, this just explains all the stuff. We are not going to go over it. It's the usual stuff for those kind of events. Now I got a road field quest guide. It's like you gotta avoid shurikens to get as much, you know, just score as you can. You get some coins from it and some like event resources. This is just getting ready to fight the boss. This is the boss it fell. We want some cool information. So this is what will be available inside the shop. We'll be able to get essentially 15 draw tickets. So 15 free pools essentially. And then there's gonna be like a free item, like a free equipment that you can get, some tier of goddesses, which allows you to level up your skills and stuff like that. Very, very interesting. The paid AP sold in the event shop will reset once the season event ends. Okay. The shop for the ongoing Berserk of Night season event will remain open for 7 days. This is the usual. The shop is open 1 more week after the event itself ended, so you can make sure to exchange all of the things you want to exchange. Now, season event bonus costume. If you possess the event costume designated for the season event, essentially, if you have any of those character costume, you will get bonus reward from participating in the events, which means you get more of the resources to exchange in the event shop, which is nice. Improvement to the ability skill over power. This is just a quality of life update. We've seen it before. It's not the first time we mention it. And changes to the draw mission event notification display. This is just quality of life. Other changes, Engraving Awakening for 3-star and 5-star character have been added. The login maintenance conditions for the PC client have been changed. Just more quality of life. And now we are finally getting to what we want to know. The new character information for the collab. We would like to inform you about the Gentle Destroyer Yomi costume and the exclusive gear Roaring Sword Ragnarok. Is it really Ragnarok instead of Ragnarok? I assume so. Okay, so essentially you will be able to get this girl and her weapon maxed out for free by just participating in the event itself, which is great. That means you don't have to pull for her, she's just free, and she looks great. Look at her, she's cute. Now we get to see what she actually does. So, her target is going to be the very front of the line she's actually fighting in, and she has a 3x3 square target. The SP cost is massive at 7, and the cooldown is 3 turns, which is okay. Attack the enemy 4 times. Each attack deals physical damage based on 30% of your attack. So she deals 4 instances of damage, which is not bad when it comes to stacking up chain effects, or chain count, combo count, whatever you want to call it. And she does physical damage. What kind of element is she? Is she water? I don't know. I don't remember her element, but yeah, okay. Also, knockback is diagonally top left, which is interesting. And then, just from getting more upgrade for her costume, she only scales off of her attack, so you can 30%, 50%, 70%, 90%, 100%, 110%, and 130%. So essentially, at +5, which is what we're going to be getting for free, we will have access to a whopping 520% attack to a 3x3 square AoE, which is a lot of damage. Now we can see that the skill potential here, she can get damage increase up to +40%, which is big, and also she can decrease the SP consumption of a skill by 1, so it will only cost 6 instead of 7. It's still very expensive, but the AoE is very big, so we'll have to see. I also want to know what other buff she can get from the skill trees. I guess we'll figure it out. Now we also have her signature weapon, which is this big ass sword. It gives a flat attack, and then it's random 1 to 3 1 out of 3 attribute that can be flat attack, attack percentage, and crit damage, which is pretty good. Okay, nothing too special. I don't see anything like particularly special or absolutely amazing here. I think overall it's just like very good AoE, multiple instances of damage, which can be good. She could be a decent DPS, especially if your account is relatively new. It's going to be very enjoyable to get yourself a character that's going to be like fully geared up and her costume be maxed out. She definitely is going to have some decent potential or some good usage, especially for new people like me. Hi! Then we have the information for the kind Ruthlessness Hikage costume and the exclusive gear Hinata's knife will appear in the pickup banner essentially. Okay, why did I not say the element here? That's too bad. I think she's wind. I'm pretty sure. We'll have to double check that later. Okay, so she seems to hit only one person, and her knockback is a classic pushback by 1 square. It costs 5 SP at base, the cooldown is 3 turns. Attack the enemy 12 times! 12 times on a single target. 12 times! That's insane! Each attack deals physical damage based on 40% of your attack. So this is essentially a total of 480% damage to a single target. Every hit will be able to crit, I believe. And also this is a massive amount of hits for the combo gouge. Essentially, every time you do 1 hit, it increases the number of like combo hits, essentially. And the highest it is, the more damage you're gonna do. So this will allow your team to like stack up those combo very, very high, very, very fast. This is amazing. Okay, at +1 upgrade, the SP cost goes down by 1, so it becomes only 4 SP. That's the mana, essentially. You get a limited amount every turn. At +2, she gets a scaling of +10% here. Then another +10% at +3. The cooldown drops from 3 turns to 1 turn at +4. That's crazy. And then at +5, it's 70%. So if you have her +5, it only costs 4 SP. The cooldown is 1 turn. And you can deal 70% times 12, which is going to be a total of 840% of your attack to a single target. On top of it, for skill potential, she can have +20 damage increase, 20% damage increase, and the SP is lowered, which means that it's only going to cost 3 SP. So this is very, very interesting. Do you play all those? I do play all those. I play Brandis 2 daily. Okay, she looks very interesting. Very, very interesting. For single target, like, damage dealing ability, she could be very good for, like, bosses and stuff like that. Now, her knife, what does it actually do? Crit damage is her exclusive stat. 90%. What was the exclusive stat of the other weapon? It was just flat 67. Okay. 90% crit damage exclusive stat is bananas. Fixed attack, fine. And then you can get random attributes between flat attack, percentage, and crit damage. Okay, so she can have a massive amount of crit damage. That's crazy. We will also have Feast of Conviction Yozakura costume. Okay. Okay. What does she do? She has this like Tetris-shaped AoE. So essentially main targets and they adjacent squares, except the one like toward you. And you can do a normal, like, pushback. It costs 5 SP, cooldown of 3 turn. Basic attack damage increased by 400%. It's a self-buff? Wait, no. No, she self-buff. And then she attacks. The effect lasts for the next 1 basic attack. Attack the enemy 3 times. Each attack deals magic damage based on 150% of the magic attack. Oh, okay. So essentially, you attack the enemy 3 times. It's going to be 450% of your magic attack, right? Because it's 3 times, so 150 times 3. To potentially 4 enemies, right? But on top of it, your next basic attack for the next turn is going to be increased by 400% damage. So it's a decent AoE attack that also is going to increase your own damage for next turn. It's not the first time we have a character like this. For example, the swimsuit Justia does have something like that, where like she kind of becomes tankier, but then next turn she has like a big attack. Is this kind of stuff, right? With +1, the SP cost lowers by 1. +2, the damage is gonna increase to 195 times 3. At +3, basic attack is gonna be buffed by 150% more. +4, the damage increases again. And +5, her basic attack damage increased by 900%, which is bananas. Now we can see that the skill potential allows her to just increase her damage output, right? The damage dealt by basic attack increased by a total 300%, and her damage increases by 45%. So she's a very quote-unquote selfish character. She only buffs herself. She doesn't get that much utility outside of like just lowering the SP cost by 1 in her skill potential. So I feel like here those buffs are not going to be absolutely necessary, but the damage increase is going to be nice if you want to go for them, definitely. but I don't see like one that you absolutely have to go to compared to characters that are going to be able to lower the cost of their spells, right? Now, finally, we can see her weapon, which is those massive gauntlets. Magic attack increase, so we have confirmation that she is absolutely a magic damage dealer. Fixed, she has some magic attack, and then she can get magic attack flat, magic attack percentage, and crit damage. Okay, very interesting. Now we can also see the schedule for the costumes and exclusive gear. So we see the rerun of Empress of the Sea Rubia. It's actually like happening right now. Same for the Labyrinth Gatekeeper, Nebris. We have the rerun of Bright Moon Dalvi, and those are gonna end relatively soon. And then we can see the new limited characters from the collab. They will not be added to the Powder of Hope shop, so do keep that in mind. You will not be able to get them later. We also have the exclusive gear, blah 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 blah. And then we can see the Powder of Hope shop costume sales schedule. If you haven't gotten some of those characters or want to upgrade their gear, you'll be able to grab Beachside Justice Michaela, Beach's Vacation Eclipse, Knight of Jealousy Levia, Empress of Sea Rubia, and Robin Hood Zenith. So those are definitely options. In the Mirror War shop, you'll be able to get yourself Alice Glacia, and in the Golden Thread shop, you'll be able to get Last Hope Loen. So we have a lot of characters being available in the shop. If you haven't gotten them before, this is definitely the time to get them. And then it's just going to be a lot of bug fixes. I'm very interested in some of those characters. I think the one that has me the most curious about is definitely this girl. I think the 12 hit is actually massive. Here, this free character is going to have a lot of AoE, which is pretty nice. And this one, I really want to see how strong a basic attack actually gets, because that could be very bananas for like single target damage, I guess. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really wondering what the skill for the last girl are gonna be when she comes out. I'm excited for more information on that. And yeah, it's always a good time to have a collab. So this is fun. A +4 makes the 12 hit a 1 cooldown skill. I know, I talked about it. It was crazy. So yeah, overall, I think this is interesting. I'm definitely gonna try to at least get one copy of every single characters. I might push to try and get +5 as best I can, because those characters are not coming back, most likely. And you definitely don't want to miss on them, even if it's just for, you know, collection sakes. And they did mention that toward the end of the collaboration, there's going to be a way to get 100 free pulls. So this is definitely something I'm going to be doing, and try to make sure I can max them all out. Anyway, that's it for me. Interesting patch note, interesting looking characters. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know which of those girls is your favorite, and which one you wish they had actually used, because I know a lot of people were actually kind of, well, disappointed that some of the favorite girls from the Senran Kagura franchise were not added to the game. Anyway, cheers. Take care of yourself, YouTube. Thank you for watching. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/KittyKathee. I'll see you there, or I'll see you here.